First of all, a direct invitation. If you truly want to reach your full potential and live with more purpose and discipline, subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications. This way, you won't miss any life-changing content. And if this topic resonates with you in any way, share it with someone who also needs to hear it today. Now, take a deep breath and answer me. Have you ever wondered why some people just won't stop? Even when faced with the greatest challenges, they keep going, as if nothing can stop them. It's not magic nor luck. It's choice, it's practice, it's mindset. And more than that, it's habit-specific, consistent, and transformative. The truth is, no one is born unstoppable. It's built one step at a time, with daily decisions that shape who you become. While many give up at the first no or get lost in their routine, the unstoppable create their own path and follow it with focus, faith, and discipline. If you feel like you're always starting from scratch, jumping from motivation to motivation, perhaps you're missing just that a solid foundation built on real habits that support a growth mindset and lead to ongoing personal development. Being the best isn't about competing with others, but with yesterday's version of yourself. In this guide, it'll show you the 6 habits that transform ordinary people into living examples of high performance and lasting success. But I warn you, there's no magic formula, there's only attitude. And the reward? A life with more purpose, clarity, and real transformation. Let's go? Because what separates you from being unstoppable could be just a few paragraphs away. Learning isn't just about accumulating information. It's about creating a genuine commitment to one's own growth. Those who truly strive to reach their full potential understand that learning must be continuous, almost a lifestyle. This means that reading a book or attending a lecture isn't enough. You need to incorporate knowledge into your daily life with intention and purpose. A growth mindset is built through action, and action is what separates those who desire from those who achieve. To achieve this, adopt a mindset of a lifelong learner. You know, that person who's always curious, questioning, and seeking to understand more? This is the key to personal development. Cultivating this curiosity, whether by reading books, listening to podcasts, or exploring new topics, opens doors to horizons you never imagined. What's more, this thirst for knowledge creates a virtuous cycle. Well, the more you learn, the more you want to learn, and this fuels high performance. But be careful. Learning without application is like keeping a secret that's never shared. Put what you learn into practice, even if it's in small steps. For example, if you're reading about discipline, try creating a simple morning routine. If you've heard about communication, practice it with someone close to you. Furthermore, sharing what you learn strengthens understanding and creates connections. Learning becomes life-changing when it becomes a daily action, not a project stuck on paper. Another tip few people remember is learn from diversity. Read authors from different fields, cultures, and perspectives. This expands your adaptability, a fundamental pillar for anyone who wants to be the best in any field. A classic I recommend is Mindset by Carol Dweck, which explains this growth mindset well, or The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, to understand how habits underpin lasting success. Finally, commit to this learning as a lifelong commitment. It's not a fleeting endeavor, but an ongoing journey that shapes your character, your vision, and your choices. Committing to knowledge transforms your mindset and paves the way for setting clear goals, which we'll explore below. Want to be unstoppable? Start by making learning your greatest ally. Dreaming big is the first step for those who want to reach their full potential, but dreaming alone isn't enough. To turn desires into reality, it's essential to make those dreams concrete through clear and specific goals. When you write down your goals, they move from the realm of abstract ideas to life, giving direction and meaning to your daily actions. When setting your goals, don't forget to set deadlines and break down big objectives into small, manageable steps. Imagine you want to run a marathon. There's no point in rushing 26. 2 miles all at once. The key is taking it step by step, practicing daily, and progressing gradually. This strategy helps maintain motivation and avoids feelings of overwhelm that can sabotage your discipline and focus. Another important point is to review your goals frequently. Life often changes, and adjusting your goals as you grow is a sign of emotional intelligence and self-awareness. This practice also keeps you focused, avoiding distractions and that feeling of being lost along the way. After all, lasting success comes from consistency and clarity. If you need practical help, try using simple tools like planners or planning apps that make it easier to track your progress. And it's worth writing your goals down in a visible place, whether on your bathroom mirror or your phone screen. This daily exposure creates a constant reminder, strengthening your growth mindset and high performance. Finally, have the courage to dream big, but keep your feet on the ground. Specific and structured goals empower you to take action, transform your potential into concrete results, and avoid the trap of procrastination. Clarity about what you want is a compass that will guide your journey to becoming the best in any area of life. Discipline is that invisible link that connects dreams to achievement. You can have the best ideas in the world, clear goals, and a strong will, but without discipline, all of this remains just intention. Cultivating unbreakable discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when motivation is low, and that a powerful differentiator for those who want to reach their full potential. Building consistent habits is a path to this discipline. Start with small actions that support your goals, such as waking up at the same time, organizing your workspace, or taking a few minutes to reflect on the day. The key is repetition. Consistent habits create a solid foundation for personal development and help strengthen a growth mindset. It's normal to feel lazy or like giving up, but discipline challenges you to keep going anyway. Think of it as a muscle that needs daily training to grow. A good habit for those seeking high performance is the Pomodoro technique, which alternates periods of intense focus with short breaks, effective and simple to implement, even for the busiest of people. Furthermore, remember that discipline isn't synonymous with absolute rigidity. Having the flexibility to adapt your routine when necessary is part of the process, preventing burnout. The important thing is to remain committed to your goals and keep moving forward, even if at a different pace. Ultimately, discipline is the bridge that will transform your dreams into real results. By cultivating it, you'll be building a foundation for lasting success and true life transformation, exactly what we'll delve into in the next topics. Failure is one of those topics that scares many people, but those who reach their full potential know how to view it differently, as a strict but fair teacher. Instead of fearing mistakes, embrace them as an essential part of the path to success. A growth mindset invites us to see each setback as an opportunity to learn and grow, not as a sign of defeat. When you approach failure this way, you stop being held hostage by fear and gain the freedom to act with greater courage. Think of the stories of greats like Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Each mistake served as fuel to adjust course and move forward with greater clarity. That's true high performance in action. Learning from each failure is what turns a stumble into a step forward. Instead of blaming yourself or giving up, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to improve? This approach builds resilience, an indispensable quality for those seeking lasting success and real-life transformation. Also, know that failure isn't the end of the game, it's just part of it. Every challenge, every no, every closed door is a chance to refine your strategy and strengthen your faith in the process. Remember, if you don't fail, you probably aren't trying hard enough. Embrace failure. Turn it into your teacher, and you'll see how it opens up space for a more authentic and powerful journey toward being the best you can be. The journey to reaching your full potential becomes much easier and more productive when you carefully choose the people and environments around you. Surround yourself with excellence, that is, surround yourself with people who inspire, challenge, and elevate your standards. After all, we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with, and this rule is golden when it comes to growth mindset and high performance. It's not just about who's around you, but also about what you consume daily. Books, videos, podcasts, ideas, all of these directly influence the way you think and act. So, Choose content that nourishes your mind and aligns with your goals for personal development and lasting success. Actively participating in environments that foster excellence, such as study groups, workshops, or entrepreneurial communities, expands your perspective and exposes you to experiences that can accelerate your life transformation. Quality networking is one of the greatest differentiators for those who want to be the best. Furthermore, be aware of the impact that negativity and procrastination have. Distancing yourself from toxic influences and habits that undermine your discipline is just as important as seeking positive inspiration. Success begins with choosing who you accept in your circle. Cultivating this environment of excellence isn't a luxury, it's a necessity to sustain your commitment to your goals and high performance. This creates fertile ground for growth, innovation, and achievement that previously seemed impossible. Having God at the center of your decisions is one of the pillars that sustain a strong and resilient mindset. Using faith as your guide helps you stay focused even in storms, because you begin to trust the process, even when everything seems uncertain or difficult. This connection gives you purpose and clarity to move forward without losing hope. Faith isn't just waiting for things to happen, but acting with confidence knowing you're not alone. This partnership strengthens your inner strength, giving you the courage to face everyday challenges and the discipline to maintain the habits that lead to lasting success. It's a powerful fuel for those who want to be the best they can be. Furthermore, walking hand in hand with God helps cultivate gratitude and humility, essential qualities for those seeking real-life transformation. Recognizing that we are part of something bigger broadens our vision and helps us better deal with failures, making them less painful and more educational. This spirituality is also an invitation to look within, reflect on your values, and align your actions with your greater purpose. When this happens, personal development becomes deeper and more authentic, creating a solid foundation for high performance in any area. Ultimately, this partnership with God gives you the strength to begin today, the courage to persevere, and the faith to believe that the best is yet to come. Walk with confidence, knowing that each step is aligned with a greater purpose. Applying these 6 pillars, transforming learning into a serious commitment, setting clear and specific goals, cultivating unbreakable discipline, embracing failure as your teacher, surrounding yourself with excellence, and walking hand in hand with God is what transforms your latent potential into a concrete and powerful reality. It's not something that happens overnight, but rather the result of some small daily actions that, together, create a true life transformation. Those who master these habits build a growth mindset capable of sustaining high performance even in the face of the greatest challenges. The path to being unstoppable is full of ups and downs, but the difference lies in your ability to persist. Lasting success isn't for those who wait for the perfect moment, but for those who act with courage and consistency, even when motivation is lacking. It's in this daily commitment, this firm discipline, that true strength to go further is born. And what's more, understanding that failure isn't an enemy, but a teacher, changes everything, because failure stops being a reason to give up and becomes fuel for growth. Now, I want you to stop for a moment and ask yourself which of these habits is most aligned with your reality today. Perhaps it's the discipline you need to strengthen, or the commitment to transform each lesson learned into practical action. Maybe you need to make room for faith and trust in the process, or better choose the people and environments that influence your journey. Whatever your starting point, the essential thing is to act, because no true transformation happens without movement. And don't forget, this journey doesn't have to be lonely. To continue growing and being inspired, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to receive content that will help you expand your mindset, improve your habits, and live a life of high performance and lasting success. You deserve this. You deserve to be unstoppable. Remember, the best time to start is now. The decision is in your hands, and the power to transform your life is within your reach. Be the protagonist of your story. Embrace these habits and strive for your best, because the world is waiting to see what you're capable of.